Welcome to the Chris Patrick channel. I am in my car on my way to go work out. The sun is setting and I want to get a video in before the day's end because I'm holding myself accountable to putting out videos regularly and often. So, what's today's topic? Let's talk about alcohol. That seems to be a popular topic these days. Seems to be a popular episode on my channel. For those who are looking into, exiting from drinking or slowing it down, my takeaway just in the last month of trickling trickling my uh, alcohol intake or almost fully exiting with a sprinkle here and a sprinkle there of a social occasion of drinking. Uh, the more days in between the day I drink and then the next is becoming longer and longer. I'm finding that life is just, I'm too, I have too many other things that I want to do, and the reward ratio of drinking is not paying off anymore. The setback, the hangover, or just the fogginess seems to just, cost more than just the drinking itself. There's so much negatives that are brought forward the next day that once I get the momentum of sober or drink-free days, I often find that I forgot that I used to drink. It's becoming overlapped that I'm more sober than I drink. And when I do drink, the bang for the buck is the returns are not as great as they used to be. I think a lot has to do with I've dialed in what my mission is, what my purpose is, what my goals are, what my values are, and the alcohol is not in that equation. It's not in that formula of living my highest potential. Have I completely exited from alcohol? No, to be perfectly honest. Uh, However, just in the last month or two, I have made strides farther than most summers, because most of the time I was guiding in the summers. And when I'm out guiding passengers as a way of connecting and wanting to catch a moment with me and talk to me about my lifestyle and whatever their trip and me getting to know them, a beverage of choice, alcohol, is usually in the mix. Now that I've removed that, it's my domain, it's my castle, and I get to control what's in my refrigerator and what's in my house. And during the week, I don't have any alcohol. I don't have any alcohol in my fridge. And the only time I do is if I go to a friend's place and they have a beer. I might bring one home with me, not drive home with it, but just they'll say, hey, you want a beer for back home when you go watch that movie or whatever? And I might indulge and bring it to my house. But I don't have beer or alcohol in my house. So that way I'm not tempted. It's like a lot of things, Doritos and processed and bad food, I don't have in my fridge. It is my castle, it's my domain, and I control what comes over the drawbridge, over the moat, right? Now, when I'm out and about, it's a little bit more free range, free will, of my own choice. But as I talked about once in my other videos about drinking and driving, I take that very seriously. So if I do go to a friend's house, I more than likely will bike over and maybe even walk the bike back. If I go somewhere and I find that I've even had one or two, one these days because of my cleansing this alcohol out of my system, even one, I have parked the car and walked home or got a bike or got a ride home. It's just too chancy for me. And so that's the cool part. My rebounds and recoveries from workouts are better. My quality of sleep is astounding. So there's savings of money and poor choices. When I drink, I tend to make poor choices, and all of that is, I don't miss it, and I love this new lifestyle of sobriety. Just to have a little bit of alcohol in my lifestyle at this time seems uh, seems kind of like a fair deal, but I can look to the future and see that over time the number of days of sober or not drinking will start to become the dominant, become the majority, and who knows, I may just forget or forgot that I drank or used to drink or drink at all, and have an entirely sober lifestyle. Um, I think there is something to be said about who you hang out with, and those who drink, you more than likely may fall into that trap and drink with them. If you can find people, maybe a meetup group or other groups of friends that don't drink, more power to you to hold the line and maintain that lifestyle. But if you slip, slip responsibly and don't beat yourself up. Just dust yourself off and get back up again and get back on the sober train if that's what you want to do. You can always just try a month, try a week off, and see how that goes and compare the results and start to see what I'm seeing. I hope you do. So, again, just letting you know that I'm really, really loving the benefits of sobriety. Clairvoyance, great sleep, skin's looking good, fitness, workouts rebound faster, cognition much better, anxiety, depression that you can somewhat get the morning after is gone. As time goes on, the body starts to regulate, starts to come into this more homeostasis system of how it's designed to operate as opposed to alcohol sets it back or disrupts it or messes it up, throws a wrench into the system. So I really like my sober lifestyle. Once again, indulging here and there, but it's more of because I'm hanging out with someone who does. And so as I hang out with people who don't, it's real easy for me to order a sparkling water, and perhaps that will just become my go-to as the days go on. So be careful who you hang out with. And if you have someone who's also interested in going sober, this would be a great agreement to have some accountability, to hang out with people who don't drink. So I fell off the wagon. I'm on the wagon as that thing went by. All right. Hope all's well. Greetings from Wisconsin.